Yo. Welcome to a unfortunately viewless episode of the Thirsty Nerds podcast. And though you can't see my face, I would like to first and foremost blame this on a single member of the pod. And I would also like to say to all of you, because you can't see it, I am rocking a great fit today. And you can't see it.
You can't prove that.
You can't see it because, I mean, anyone can look at my track record and watching the pod, and you can assume that I'm just wearing a decent fit.
Look, any other day, he looks like he used to work at Blockbuster, but today...
You watch your mouth.
Look about
today, he looks like he's getting ready to go to the gala.
You know, I'm trying, you know, but because of Chris, you know, you can't see that. So, shit on him. But yeah.
My name is King.
There you go. King. We
are one man down on the in the room today. Chris is coming through us live through technology.
Through the internets. He's like Carnage. He's coming.
He's one with the
internet.
And much like Carnage, he's going to spread through the phone.
The live stream and shit.
Yeah, he's through the programming. So
hell yeah.
Chris unfortunately caught the COVID, but how you feeling, buddy?
I'm feeling pretty good, you know, just cough here and there. So the worst is over. It's just being, you know, given to other people is the bad part.
Yeah. So he locked himself up in his dungeon like every other weekend.
Yeah.
And went on VR chat.
Yep.
And spread a different type of sickness. I'm glad you're feeling better, and he's joining us live through the Matrix,
the sexy Matrix, by the way,
the one with the green tint.
Yeah,
okay,
whatever.
All right, this is not a Matrix podcast. The Matrix podcast will be coming, but
yes, sir. Yeah, everybody.
This is the first show of the year too.
Yes, it is.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year's to everybody.
2022.
Happy New Year, everybody.
This is our first show of the year. This is episode 67 of the Thirsty Nerds podcast.
Yes, sir. Cheers.
And what we like to do here, in case you're new around these parts, we like to talk about everything from the realm of comics, films, and video games. And we're going to start with some light news. What we got going on out there in the world?
It's a new year, new me. No. Every year somebody posts New Year, New Me. Nope. This year nobody posted New Year, New Me. I noticed.
They're doing that 10-year challenge. They're doing that 10-year challenge thing.
Yeah,
anybody doing that?
To think about the before times and stuff, before all this shit. Because technically, a lot of people feel like this is still 2020. And I'm kind of on board with that. Like, it just doesn't feel like 2 years has passed.
Listen,
which is kind of weird.
No year. It feels like a one big long year, and once I started working, once you start working, like there is no New Year's, there's no vacation, right? Once you leave high school, there's no.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's it. It's all one big loop. So it's still 2008 for me.
I think. No. I think that to me, it's still the year I stopped wearing FUBU. That's
FUBU's coming back. FUBU is coming back.
Where?
How?
When?
I seen an ad on Facebook the other day. It was a FUBU ad. And it was like,
you sure your algorithm wasn't touching like Saudi Arabia or something?
No, it was a FUBU ad, and it was.
All right.
Well, yeah.
It made me laugh because I was scrolling through and I seen the models, and I kept going through and I was like, oh, that's FUBU, and I go up and I see there's 3 black people and 2 white people, and they're wearing FUBU, and I was like, immediately I just looked at the reactions and then the little angry faces next to a laughing face. I was like, oh, that's good.
You know, I looked up FUBU on Google, and one of the first things people ask is FUBU still a thing?
Listen, man, they'll come back the way of Fila. Listen, I got clowned by some snot-nosed kid for wearing Fila in like 2000. It was a few years back.
No hesitation to walk up to you, grab your shit. Is that real, buddy?
Listen, Fila is now in the comeback. FUBU will return. I am confident of it.
I'll mark your words.
Where's Fat Farm at?
Give it a minute.
Didn't Russell Simmons get Me Too? They ain't coming back.
Hey guys, it's not the Night of the Walking Dead. Okay, everything can't get reanimated. Yes,
they can. Yes, it can. If it still has a body.
Just the shit that we love.
But
Can we return?
So to get into the show, something that did get reanimated, and I just want to jump in and express my love for it. Cobra Kai, man, Karate Kid has been reanimated in my.
Welcome, by the way.
You're liking it?
Yeah,
you liking it?
But I wanted to talk about it because it's wild that this started as a YouTube show.
Yeah, man.
Like the glow up, nobody seems to want to acknowledge that.
I mean, people
wants to appreciate the glow up.
It's charmingly corny.
Dude,
yeah.
I got into this like I want to say summer 2020. Dude, I binged this shit like straight up. It's crazy how they can take all this shit that stuff that a lot of fans will dispute, like nobody liked the sequels and all that stuff, and this is fair, who would have, but even then they take the lore that even nobody liked and they still do something with it that gives it justice and it just makes sense. The writing team over there is they cracked the code. Yeah. It's incredible how I'm still watching this dumb shit. It's great.
I need to get on it. I keep hearing good things.
It's dumb and knows it's dumb.
Yes.
And it plays into it perfectly. It knows how to pull back.
Yeah. There are a few times where I'm watching and I'm waiting for them to jump the fucking shark, but they just know how to pull it right back enough to where, okay, that could happen somewhere.
You sound so eager, like you want to pull the trigger, like you want. It's like, oh, next time.
Listen, because if this year has taught me with the things that I've watched over the last couple of years, it's very easy for, media to take something that I love, fucking open its throat and then push it on the window in front of me while it just fucking bleeds, So seeing, that's pretty graphic, wasn't it?
Hey.
Hey. Oh! It's pretty easy for them to do that to me. So every time I watch Cobra Kai, it's like, this is gonna be kind of hard. It's like how like black people had this thing that when Obama got elected, they were really scared for him. Like, so when he got out the car and he was walking out the street and waving, like a lot of black people, they brought this up on Blackish. Some black people were so scared for that moment. They're like, "Oh my God, they're gonna shoot him in the street." Like some people were so disillusioned. Like they're gonna take this from us. This is so good. They're gonna take this from us. That's how I feel about. That's how I feel about everything. Like
the way you describe that reminds me of the episode of fucking Family Guy when I think she was being targeted or something like that by assassin or whatever. And every time he said her name, she's like, "This is my wife Lois." Yeah.
Yes, I wait for Hollywood to take everything that I love and go like, "Hey, this is a Cobra Kai remake." I'm like, okay, but it hasn't happened.
They haven't hit you yet.
No, they're really solid, and I hope they keep it going, man. I haven't watched the new season yet, but I'm really looking forward to doing that. So
keeping in. Go ahead.
Yeah, also, okay, with that, there is no good transition into this. There is a 90 day, okay, you guys remember 90 Day Fiancé or whatever, that reality show?
Mm-hmm.
About like
Vaguely.
People getting married in 90 days to these foreigners?
Yeah.
Wild.
Okay.
I just remember the memes of the man with no neck.
Yeah, with Ed. Yeah, Ed.
Yes.
Big Ed. Yeah, he was great. Apparently there was a girl, I didn't watch it when she was on, but like a girl named Stephanie Mato. She apparently has been selling her farts in a jar for $1,000 a pop. And
literally a pop.
Yeah, literally a pop. And for some reason, and she also, to keep up with, because she was making I think she made almost $200,000 in a month from this.
Whoa.
And she decided to structure her entire diet around her new business.
I was just about to say
by
that.
eating nothing but beans, protein shakes, fucking
probiotics,
just a whole bunch of a whole bunch of high fiber diet. But then she apparently had some sort of heart attack scare, and she had to go to the hospital because she thought she was dying, and because she had so much gas just trapped inside of her, her little butthole, whatever, couldn't just get it out in time. So it was just
her little butthole.
So bad. She almost died, but she.
It's a South Park episode that literally happened in South Park. Kenny is the exact opposite. Kenny didn't want to fart and he exploded because all the gas was being trapped.
He had a girlfriend.
Oh my God.
He just burst into flames.
I just want to say, I think it's great.
Yeah.
I think it's great that she knows her worth and that people are paying for it. I think that's great. I don't think I can ever do that.
What are we coming to as a civilization?
We're coming to the end.
Is this the age of enlightenment that I was told about?
Dude,
Is this the American dream that I was sold?
yes, we are in literally the roaring 20s. Literally.
We are
Yeah.
the roaring 20s.
Yeah, like, this is it.
It's the
The weed
age of
prohibition.
This is high society, baby.
it's the age of bad decisions and bad PR.
Bad decisions according to who?
They know, and
Just like
and
fucking
keep
Konami.
saying that we're poor and shit, but where are these motherfuckers with $1,000 buying fucking jars of poop or jars of fart?
Not
basically?
not ending world hunger. That's where they are.
Apparently not. They're just
$1,000.
goddamn. Like
Hey,
now,
more power to
also
her.
since,
Well, more power to her. More power to
Yeah,
her. And
more
I
bean
hope,
power to her.
Yeah.
and since then she has pivoted because she like the doctor told her to fucking stop it or she'll die. So they told her to. I mean, not told her. She decided to start selling fart jar NFTs on her website or whatever.
Nice. You gotta
Yeah,
get
they're
it.
all different little shitty arts of like fart jars
So
with
they're not even
faces on
real
them.
farts now. It's not even
They're
from
not-
her body. They're just
It's the idea.
Ugh.
It's the idea of the smell.
At least you could
of the
smell
fart.
the other ones.
what a waste.
Well, yeah, one whiff. Like
In a few years, they're gonna have scratch sniff NFTs.
NFTs seem like they're being the move.
Shit in a few months. We're gonna
Scratch
have
and
scratch
sniff.
in a
You
few.
know who else is out here doing NFTs?
What's up?
what?
Square Enix and Konami.
Yep.
Oh no.
They hardcore jumped on this whole NFT thing.
Of course, Konami would jump on it. Konami can't wait to jump on anything that's 5 years past the curve.
Anything that isn't their games. They're like, what?
Yeah.
Another? Ooh, we can do it.
Another Zone of the Enders? No thanks. Let's just get some fucking NFTs. Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Fuck
I
it,
can't
yeah.
wait
They're
for the
they're
Kingdom Hearts.
kings of it. They're the ones doing the fucking.
Can't wait for the Kingdom
like
Hearts
Kajiki machine.
NFTs.
Well, they already got a
Oh,
Sephiroth
stop.
NFT because that's where the money is. That's where the bread is.
Yeah.
Fuck. I heard something. I'm not sure if it was a tweet or something, but apparently Square Enix knows that we don't want the NFTs, but they're like,
They don't
Yeah.
give a fuck.
They
okay.
listen. Square Enix is well aware of what we don't and do want. They just
That's
are
the best.
choosing
They,
not
they
to
know
give it
exactly
to
what the fuck that we do want because they got Final Fantasy 14.
us. All right.
Like people can't even
a game
play
that
the game.
continuously to get too many people play.
It's so good, people
that
can't
game.
play.
Yeah.
There's a line to play. You have to wait like an hour and a half to 2 hours in queue just to get in the game.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
And then you can't even buy like you can't even buy any land or anything. Like apparently there's this fucking housing crisis and shit happening all the fucking time because there's no space.
There's a housing crisis
In the
ever since we
game.
were playing. It's hard as shit to get
Yeah.
those things. It's hard as shit.
Oh my god!
Welcome to the metaverse.
Look, I know it
And
reflects real life.
You thought
but
that Facebook was gonna lead the metaverse? No, it's Final Fantasy 14.
That's
know,
right.
Exactly.
That level of access is starting to bleed over into the online shit. So much so that like COVID, when it first started and we all had to stay indoors and
It was great.
Exactly. And everything was online. We all kind of got used to being able to be no lines. Like we're on the internet. I can
The
get
streets
what I
were
want,
empty.
you know? But now
Yeah.
it's like online, just like in real life, I'm starting to find myself waiting in line more. Like even getting a COVID test, I have to fucking wait in a virtual
Right?
line. I'm like, are you kidding me? What the fuck? I'm sitting here getting mad. Like these aren't the next motherfucking Jordans. I mean, although, you know,
They might as well
can
be.
be.
People keep
Listen.
buying up those fucking rapid tests like
Yeah.
crazy. All
Listen.
You have to put an order. You have to pre-order the fucking rapid
yeah, pretty
test
much.
in order to get it.
The new rapid test is gonna drop soon. I gotta cop my
get the new
cop
drop.
myself a pair.
Yeah.
You know?
I talked to my guy.
This rapid test literally happens in a minute. Okay, you instantly know. It's fine.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So due to all these shortages and all this other shit that's happening, you had sent a article about Morbius getting pushed back.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, that thing we've been waiting for since
Yeah, everybody's dying
Yeah.
to see.
Yeah. I would
Everyone's
literally
dying.
drop dead to see this
You know-
film.
You know what's sad now? Ever since now that fucking Spider-Man's come out and that the glory of that has come, fucking Morbius. Now the question is, what is Morbius? Like, where the fuck does it even like?
He's the same
fit?
thing he was when he was announced. Unnecessary.
No, no, like because
Unwanted.
in his trailers and shit, you have like apparently people have seen like Tobey Maguire Spider-Man on posters and shit in the background. He's talking about Venom in the fucking trailers, like and fucking not Falcon.
Watch your mouth.
The Vulture,
The other bird.
Yeah, the other one.
the other bird in Marvel. The Vulture's in the series too. Apparently, they keep pushing him, so he's gonna.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's gonna be. He's gonna be something. So where is where's Morbius?
What,
Yeah,
what is Morbius? Where is Morbius?
What is
Who is Morbius?
Why should I
What?
care about Morbius?
He
What's going
is
on?
Venom.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know. And they're so it got pushed back
to
right?
April. Yeah, to April of this year. So
Oh no.
boo-hoo.
I'll have to wait
I know.
for more.
A lot of people.
My
There are people
anticipation is
like
growing.
speculating. They're trying to add shit more to the movie and everything, trying to make it better to fit with Spider-Man No Way Home or something. I don't know.
You know, the best movies they say are the ones that come out and then they see another movie and then they try to add shit to their own before it releases. Those are the best ones, I've been told.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause they got hindsight. They know what's good now, so they're gonna fit that.
Yeah,
mold,
so they're going
you
to
know?
take their, 6-month long project and add to it. Cause,
Yep, they had 3 more months to it. Why
exactly.
not?
Why not? It worked out so well
Yeah.
for some other people that people just can't help to sent for, but I won't bring it
Look,
down.
look, look.
It's a
If
new
Venom 2 brought in the money it did, Morbius is going to do just fine.
It didn't bring in that much money. I mean, you saw the end of that Spider-Man clip. They said, we got what we need. You can go back home.
But it was still financially successful. That's all I'm saying, man.
It's not that successful.
Get out of here.
People enjoyed Venom 2. We weren't
yeah.
part of that, people. But people enjoyed it.
Someone enjoyed Blood Rain, but that doesn't
Someone
justify
enjoyed
it
Bloodshot.
being made.
All right?
That too, but that doesn't mean it's justified.
There was a
to be
second
made.
Venom movie, not a second Bloodshot movie.
Yet.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
still
yeah,
coming.
yeah.
Because
Yeah.
listen, how many Fast and Furious are there going to be?
Probably 20.
10's getting split into 2, isn't it?
Probably 20 at this
I
point.
want
honestly.
them to put Vin Diesel in like a turbocharged wheelchair. All right.
He'll get to it.
Or who's not going in a turbocharged wheelchair?
Tell us.
The Rock, because he's
Yeah.
not
Yeah,
returning.
The Rock said, "Get the fuck out of here."
Stop
Stop
begging.
being
I know
emotionally
we speculated
manipulative.
that. Yeah, like we speculated that Vin Diesel somehow was able to rope. Maybe this was all a ploy, behind the scenes to make it to hype us up for the last one, the last Fast and
Yeah,
Furious
like a press
film. But
release.
apparently, yeah, like, oh my God, is The Rock coming? Is he not? Oh my God, but
Yeah.
no. In a recent interview, apparently with CNN Entertainment, then fucking The Rock basically said no. I quote, "I was very surprised by Vin Diesel's recent post, the one he put on Instagram. This past June, when Vin Diesel and I actually connected, not over social media, I told him directly and privately that I would not be returning to the franchise. I was firm yet cordial with my words and said that I would always be supportive of the cast and always root for the franchise to be successful, but that there was no chance I would return. I privately spoke with my partners at Universal as well, all whom were very supportive as they understood the problem."
The problem.
The problem?
Not problems.
I wish I could hear exactly what he said to him. When
The
he was there.
testosterone in
Oh
that
my
room.
God. Can you imagine?
That shit was wild.
It was probably like a Bond villain meeting. Like they were both eating steak and drinking red wine.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Take a seat, Dwayne. Take a seat.
And they were having a conversation and never making eye contact.
Yeah.
The Rock put his hand on his shoulder and was like,
Now the question is,
I know he likes to put his hand on people's shoulders, like I'm bigger than you.
now
So
the
he's
question
like,
is, do you think he put his hand on his shoulder at the beginning or the end of the meal?
I want a
No,
movie.
during.
I want a movie about that meeting.
Hell yeah.
They're
Because
just fighting and tossing fish at each other.
it'll have like these like sophisticated cuts of the Rock like cutting his steak, like his hands cutting it while they're talking.
Terramana in the car.
Of course, it's on the table. This movie doesn't get made without Terramana being in. And it'll probably be through his production company. But yeah,
most likely.
Vin's a little sour because The Rock made it clear on social media once again that he's not into it. He's not down to be manipulated by Vin. And
I know.
he
Yeah.
Did
doesn't
anybody
want
see
it.
the video? I didn't see the video that Vin posted, but I saw the transcript. Or Dwayne, he's just done something like, me and the girls just talked to you in Christmas, Uncle Dwayne.
Yeah.
Oh no!
I was
Vin likes to VOD.
We're dropping.
He likes to VOD a lot, and I've been going over a lot of Vin Diesel footage over the last couple of months. He's a
What?
strange.
Why?
Because he's a straight. Once you go in, I can't explain it, but once you get in the rabbit hole,
This man, you asked him why he looked at Vin Diesel
it's
footage?
not like that. It's not like that. I promise you. I'm just telling you. Like, if once you watch one, it's like a Dorito chip. Once you watch one Vin Diesel video, you have to keep going. You have to watch.
I bet
a few
Jamal
more.
has like a dedicated black T-shirt he wears to go to bed, right?
Fuck
and then
no.
he has a silky, but it's flesh colored.
No.
So when he puts that on at night, he wants to pretend like he's Vin Diesel.
Fuck no. I would never wish what Vin Diesel thinks he is on anybody. Like him, the only other person who has that in The Rock is The Rock. And you see how that's going?
This
Yeah.
is true.
They're the same man. I swear to God.
That would be
One's just
cool
more successful.
if all this was just grander, and Dwayne's going to be in the last Fast and the Furious movie. And he's going to come from space.
Yeah, it's like a little. You know what? But he can't because, as we already established, Vin Diesel is Jesus in this movie. So nobody is above him.
Jedi.
Nobody is above
Right.
him. He is above.
Well,
him.
there can be two Jesuses.
No, there can't.
No, there can't.
There's
Yes,
one
there
called
can.
the Antichrist. All right.
One's only a
There's the
man.
evil
And
one.
there's only one, and he's a man.
There's a false prophet.
Unless you're talking about. Speaking of false prophets, did you guys hear about Keanu Reeves donating his most of his
Hey,
Matrix set?
False
Hey.
prophets.
Hey,
false
he's
prophets.
a nice man. Hey,
What I
Yes.
said? Not true.
look.
This man is too
Yeah,
good for the world
Keanu-
sometimes.
Yeah.
He really is.
Yeah.
Like Keanu Reeves donated if not all of his Matrix movie check to, the research of leukemia and everything, and yeah, he's a great guy.
Do you think he ever would have donated his the check he got from the first Matrix to cancer?
I think
look,
he's always donated
Yeah,
a lot of shit.
didn't he actually donate a good chunk of the money from the first Matrix movie
No,
or something?
he bought the entire stunt team Harleys.
That's
Yes.
awesome.
Yeah,
fully
of the
paid.
first Matrix.
Like
yeah.
none of that like almost paid shit. He had
Yeah,
to pay
like
for tax.
the Rock, where it's like where it's not. No, I'm kidding.
I don't know. I've
actually
seen
know.
him. Didn't I see? I just saw The Rock give his personal trainer like a truck.
Yeah, and they all
for-
like have to cry too. Like
That is one thing.
it's a car.
They
Yo.
cry a
Like
lot.
they don't have cars. Like you don't know what cars look like.
mean,
like oh shit.
I imagine if you're the personal trainer for The Rock, you're not getting paid and
Yeah,
no
it's,
chump change.
exactly. It's not. You're not getting paid pennies. You know what I
But
mean?
it is a nice truck.
You probably could have bought yourself like a less newer model of that exact same
Listen,
car.
I'm gonna
You'd
start.
be okay.
I'm gonna stop talking shit because I am hoping that one day The Rock will buy me a truck.
Yeah.
right? You don't want
what
to
kind?
listen back to
Any
this and
kind?
like, hey, I heard
The Rock can
from
buy
this
me a fucking Hot Wheels truck. I don't care.
Anybody, anytime I see one of those videos of The Rock giving somebody a truck, it reminds me of that scene in The Dark Knight Rises where Bane puts his hand on the shoulder of the weaker man. I feel like that's what he does. He's like, accept my gifts, accept me as your Lord and Savior. I'm giving you something that you probably could.
I am humbling you.
You know?
Okay,
I think it's great,
You
though.
need to appreciate this gift.
But yeah, Keanu gave out his little his salary. And to be clear, this is from the Matrix Resurrections film. And
Yes. Like-
honestly, I feel like
All right, we're gonna talk about that in a little
I
bit.
feel like if he really wanted to, if this is about cancer
Anyway.
research, I question his efforts. Does he really want this thing to be done, or
Anyway,
hey,
look.
You know?
I didn't hear
Anyway,
anything about the-
either way, the best, the one thing I really appreciate for Keanu and everything, the show. I mean, like, if it's a facade, he's doing a great job because it shows how genuine he is. He does this shit in private. He doesn't tell no one that he's doing this. He doesn't go have a fucking camera crew like The Rock or something like that showing him giving people things. He does it in private.
First off, are you suggesting that just because that there's always a camera present and there's always an audience, that The Rock isn't 100% sincere giving gifts? Is that what you're implying? Because that's kind of fucked
I'm just
up.
saying I'm just saying that it could be considered a
Who
little
wouldn't want an
stagey.
audience around when you give somebody something because you personally care about them? No.
Why would you want an audience? It's meant for his benefit too, because he's also
I don't
getting
give
something
you a
out of
gift.
it.
I don't give you a birthday present unless I go to your birthday party.
I mean,
I want other people
You
to see me
cannot,
give you a
dude.
gift.
That's right.
Nobody
Right,
gives a gift in
like,
private.
really? Like,
I'm gonna have my phone recording the whole time.
what is
Oh
a good,
my God.
What is a good deed? What is the use of a good deed if no one can see it?
the
If I don't
youth-
get likes underneath it,
and that's
Exactly.
the problem.
what's the purpose?
Exactly.
That's the problem there.
Exactly.
Okay, whatever. Yeah, no.
Going from there, we can move on to a little bit of sad news. Rest in peace to Sidney Poitier.
Yeah.
Poitier?
Yeah.
Yeah, Poitier, he died at 94. Yeah, that's
Yeah, he was 94.
Back to back, that and Betty Ross, man.
Betty White, sir.
Betty White.
What
Oh
the
my
fuck?
God.
my
Here.
lord.
Well, you're gonna
Betty Ross.
you're gonna hear a third murder. 'Cause that's gonna be Clarence Powell on there. For me, is saying that wrong. So
I'm surprised Taryn didn't just walk into that door and bop you over the head with a cleaver.
hopefully she sleep so she can hear me.
You know,
Right.
I mean, granted, you know, they both lived long, great lives, and you know,
True.
I mean,
They had great runs at the Mortal Kombat Tower. Great.
You know,
Poitier, he was best. He's best known for being the first black man to win the Academy Award for Best Actor.
yeah, inspired
Everything. He
Denzel, all that.
Inspired fucking Morgan Freeman, everything. Apparently, he
anyone from
posted a
Morgan
picture
Freeman
about it
to
on his
Denzel
Twitter.
Washington, all that
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, he touched a lot of people, inspired a lot more. I mean,
He was a active civil rights activist outside of in
kind of
general.
had to be,
Like,
I guess.
yes. Oh, I mean, yeah. Like if you're black in Hollywood, you
I
are a
don't think I
civil
had a
rights
choice.
At the
activist.
time, yeah, you kind of have to take up that one. Like, come on, guys. Yeah, but
Come on, guy.
yeah, shout out to the legend.
Yes, shout out.
And rest in power, obviously. Speaking of things that I mean, honestly, need to rest in something, like just stop happening. It's just fucking. There's some whistlings around the internet again about reviving Beavis and Butthead yet again. Like,
It's not rambling.
like
It's happening. It's happening.
we don't have to stay here long, but like I don't know if anybody was outside when they did this the first time when they tried to bring them back into the modern
I was
times.
there.
It didn't really.
Was it like 2004?
resonate.
Yeah, it didn't really pass. It didn't really pass the vibe check, if you know what I mean. It just wasn't a good time. It was old shit with some new shit, and you're like, would they even really listen to this? Like, this is kind of out of place. So
True.
you know, I guess he's doing this thing where he's trying to age them up because
They look like their fathers.
like-
yeah,
Mike Judge has posted on his Twitter, like, apparently like the Beavis and Butthead like in their 40s or something like that. Like, you know, fucking Beavis is, you know, he's decrepit, you know, he's got the wrinkles and stuff going on, and then fucking Butthead is got a huge ass beer gut with receding hairline, shit, with a cigarette in his hand.
They look just
honestly,
like
though,
their
they-
fathers.
it's not just
From
They
the
are
movie.
right. They look exactly. I love that though.
they should
look exactly
react-
like their fathers.
They should react to TikToks.
yes. Oh
They
fuck.
shouldn't react
That
to
would
music. They should react to TikToks. They should react to.
Hell yeah, jump on that.
Look,
React.
I honestly like. I know that that one time, you know, the time like not even that long ago, and after they tried to bring him back, it was pretty shit. I don't know. Like, I'm kind of feeling that he has a little bit more range to do whatever the fuck he wants. So I don't know. Maybe I have a little bit more hope for this, but I guess we'll have to see.
and you are a fool.
know. Oh, God,
We'll see.
look,
We'll see.
I'm hopeful. I don't know though. I mean, but will I kill over if the Beavis and Butthead revival is bad? Fuck no. I'll be
No.
fine. I'll sleep at night.
Because don't they have
I'll
a
be
Dario
fine.
one too happening?
Dario?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think I heard rumblings about that. Now, we might have covered it on here.
Maybe
Really?
we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we did. I don't remember.
Since we're on animation, you know, we can move on from the Beavis and Butthead. Scott Pilgrim is getting an anime finally.
That's right.
Fuck
I forgot to put
yes.
that on there.
Oh my god! And I looked up the studio who's doing the animation. They did fucking Devilman Crybaby. They did Space Dandy. They did fucking
My man sounds really excited.
I know, right?
yeah.
I mean,
Like some
so far,
some.
these are good
I'm
things.
not
These are all
sure.
good things so far. What about the director?
Yeah, like I know all we know is like the co-writer is gonna be the man himself. Fucking what's his Brian O'Malley and everything, the creator of Scott Pilgrim, and Ben David Grabinski.
You tried.
Grabinski?
We'll go with
yeah,
that.
I tried.
We'll go with that.
Yeah, they're gonna be executive producing and also writing and everything, but we don't know who the director is. But I'm excited, and I am actually have a lot more hope for this since Brian Lee O'Malley is writing. So I'm excited.
Is this
Can't
going to
wait.
be a continuation of the story or a retelling of the story?
It's most likely going to be. I feel, I don't know, but I feel like it's most likely going to be the actual manga or / comic into an anime.
I mean, the movie was pretty damn close. Like really, really
pretty-
close.
It was a movie,
was
but
really-
if anything,
it was a
Netflix
movie.
Yeah, exactly. It was a movie. If anything, Netflix
It left a lot of things out, you know,
Exactly.
and they had
No,
to.
that's the
and it was
thing.
being made.
It really
It was
didn't.
made the exact same time as the manga wasn't even finished yet. Like that. there's still a lot of things they could explore and stuff. I'm not sure. I don't want they don't need to like I don't know, like redo it, make it different and everything. I wouldn't mind seeing the manga completely done, in animation form. That'd be great. I mean, I'm not sure. I don't think that he doesn't have any more work from Scott Pilgrim to do a continuation, but maybe it is. I don't know. But I would rather just them do the manga, honestly.
Listen, our job is just to consume, and we will consume it when it comes out.
No matter what, we're going to consume it.
Exactly, and we will judge it harshly. We will judge it harshly. At least I will. That's all I can promise you.
But I am excited. I can't wait.
Yeah.
I've been asking for this for years.
You know what I'm excited for? The X-Men just started releasing some images for their upcoming titles since Inferno has officially finished. Jonathan Hickman's line has come to an end or run.
What a run.
So they started announcing the new ones. Really excited for the X-Men Red, which will take place of, I'm assuming, an X-Men team from Araco, which is Mars. They showed some Storm design.
Magneto back in his classic red and purple fit.
Fire. Oh, no.
Fire. They showed us they showed the new secret X-Men team in their official suits, which said like fire.
With the yellow X's and shit. Yeah, a lot of promising takes. Artists and writers are finally starting to post some of their designs in their covers on Twitter, and it all looks hot.
Yeah. Before I forget, Temple was looking like Bullet Bill.
So here's the thing: are we gonna do a whole discussion for the entirety of Brian Michael Bendis' X-Men run?
Who? Brian Michael Bendis. You mean Hickman?
Hickman. Yeah, I'm off it.
You're
today.
slaughtering.
I'm off it today.
Killing me.
Sorry, man.
Take me out back. Take me out back.
We kind of did a whole.
I mean, we can do a Michael Bendis run too, I guess, if you want.
I mean, yeah, we could.
A
lot of Superman in there, but not a lot of not a lot of X-Men.
Yeah, this Hickman. Are we gonna do the whole Hickman thing for all of X-Men?
We are going to do a.
It's gonna be like 4 hours long.
Oh my god!
We're gonna sit here, brew a pot of coffee, and guys just keep talking.
We will
PowerPoint presentations.
I think we will have a more in-depth talk about like Inferno overall and where where X-Men is kind of going. I imagine we'll probably get into that right before this new Destiny of X thing takes off, because we kind of did that with the House and Power shit, with the shit that came later. I forget what the other arc was called, where they did the tournament. I mean, the champion thing.
X of Swords.
We kind of covered all that piece by piece.
Yeah, so. we'll get to that.
But that's awesome though. Like I love all the shit that they've been putting out. Everything looks fucking fantastic. I'm ready for the mini lives and deaths of Wolverine and whatever.
Then that starts next week as of this taping, I believe.
Shit.
Yeah, dude, we're about to get sloshed with another fucking X Brigade over here.
Yeah, I'm excited.
We're gonna hit with an onslaught.
Can I get a break?
We took care of him in the way of X.
Yeah.
Get him out of here. Next one.
He's done. Bag him up. He's done. Like
he was just a fucking idea.
So I'm excited. I do believe I'm the only one that's. I'm probably, if this was an achievement on PlayStation, I'm probably at like 89% of the entire run.
That's fucking insane.
If I could give you an X-Men Readers Award, I would give it to you.
Me too.
No, because I've discovered by just being on Twitter and all of a sudden my algorithm is turning into X-Men. There are a lot of X-Men fans out there.
Yes, there are.
Everything X-Men. It knows.
I kind of fuck with it. All right.
And that's awesome.
The only thing I think we have that I kind of wanted to talk about is Jamal, you had sent this in where I lost it.
Oh yeah. Yes. Dark Horse Comics
there you go.
has been sold. Yes, they have sold themselves out
to a company called Embrace Group.
And
it sounds like a cult.
Which it really does. And when I heard Embrace Group the first time, I was like, okay, I get it. That's like a figurehead name. Like, what's the actual name of the company? Because they can't call themselves actually Embracer Group. That's kinda,
can't do that.
That's kind of, it's kind of strange. But yeah, this is a partnership that happened. And honestly, I'm actually surprised that, it's only happening with Dark Horse. But yeah, Dark Horse needs to essentially evolve and change strategy if they're going to keep going forward. And, sometimes that looks like mergers with, other companies.
So this says that Embracer Group is a Swedish video game conglomerate. I have no idea who they are.
What things do they have under their belt?
Right. Somebody Google them up.
They're I guess if I had to say, it's kind of like how
What's the name again?
Embracer Group.
It's
literally this is what it's called. Embracer Group. So
is it Bracer Group or Brace Group?
Embracer, EMBRACER Group. So they are a Swedish video game conglomerate. The deal is expected to close early 2022, according to the Hollywood Reporter. It did not disclose the actual financial terms of the deal, but it looks like they're banking on just selling IPs for live action remakes in Netflix. They're looking to make some deals of the IPs, and it looks like that is what this gaming conglomerate is coming in to kind of help establish.
To me, reading the cliff notes, what I got from this was kind of like in the way of like how Disney kind of bought Marvel, but they don't really tamper with their, like, they still put out their books. You know what I mean? Like,
at the end of the day, you know who they answer to, but they're still doing what they do.
They're still doing Marvel shit, but they have some financial backing while they are allowed to put out their brand. And I think this is going to be different. It's just that it'll be more of a streamlined process when it's like, oh, we got something that looks kind of good. Let's pass it up the chain, make it a movie. Like, that's kind of what this feels like to me when I read over that.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to try to push a little bit more different IPs other than just Daredevil and
Hellboy,
and Umbrella. Yeah.
Hellboy.
It wasn't just me.
Yeah, she's contagious. God damn it!
I gotta be careful.
Chris, you have given us the techno-organic virus through the phone.
I didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
I did nothing. I did nothing.
I feel like Cable. My arm is fucking exploding.
Oh my god.
So it's just another move, you know. A lot of if you're not the big two, you know, you got to make some moves every once in a while to secure your spot. So, and Dark Horse, you know, why not? I mean, what else is
this Embracer Group? They did games like Saints Row, Dead Island, Darksiders, Kingdoms of Amalur, Time Splitters.
Yeah, I mean, they got some stuff under their belt, but you know,
now
I see a
I'm
lot
excited.
of games under the belt, which is
now I'm excited because let's get some a decent Hellboy game would be really cool.
A decent Hellboy movie.
Let's get a Saints Row TV show.
Don't ever disrespect Guillermo del Toro under my house.
You know I won't.
Wait.
You know I would never.
Don't ever disrespect Guillermo del Toro under my house.
Another decent one of those would be cool too.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
True that.
So,
but with that, I think we're at the end of our list. I think we're
that's right. Goddammit.
down at comic time.
We are done with the list, and we are moving on to comic book reviews. And let me just say, I enjoyed everything that came out this week for the most part.
Yeah, everything you picked out was really good.
You know,
A couple of thickums.
It was a thick week.
It was a very thick week. What were you saying, Chris?
Yes, I was gonna say I do have one. I think one of them I didn't really. I vibed with most of them except for like maybe
one or two.
One or two.
And we'll get to it right now. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and start moving on to our comic book review segment. And first, we're going to talk about, from Image Comics, we're going to talk about Monkey Bones. All right? This is a book by, I want to get his name correct.
Monkey Bones.
You said Monkey Meat?
Monkey Meat.
Oh my God!
No,
he got himself.
Yes,
I did it too.
Is it because I'm not there? I have to absorb all the faulting.
It is a day of recovery.
we did have a little bit of fun yesterday. A lot of fun.
There was some drinking. There was some
pastries that were made.
You guys.
There was some commotion last night, so we're on recovery mode. We gotta bounce back. See, that's what we get. I told y'all we should have shotgunned this beer before we started.
Oh yeah, we probably should have. All right,
a beer wouldn't have helped me.
Getting a little pep in my step right now. All right, we're talking about from Image Comics, Monkey Meat #1 by Junie Baz. All right, this is what they like to call a new thrilling anthology. So I guess right off the bat, they're telling me this is going to be an anthology series.
Which I didn't understand by reading the first issue.
The first issue doesn't give me anthology taste. You know, it gives me a lot of things, but I don't know about anthology. It just kind of seemed like a coherent thought that just came out. They made a comic about it. No, this isn't a diss to Johnny's writing style.
No, I think I really liked it. I just don't understand.
Yeah, I don't understand it. Like, I like it. There's a lot of themes in here that you could, like, if you've seen Don't Look Up, there's a lot of themes that you can match it. In fact, actually, if you think about it, these first two books that we're going to talk about, which after Monkey Meat, I'm going to talk about Blood and the Bylines. They're kind of like it on point with those messages, like a self-aware type thing. There's a lot of themes in Monkey Meat that you can, like, oh, that's capitalism. Oh, that's like what our world is. If we let capitalism go unchecked, this is like a kind of dystopian world that we're living in, you know? So it had a lot of themes in here that we can appreciate, but the movie the comic didn't seem like it wanted to leave me with a message. It just kind of wanted to state something and then move on, like, which isn't bad. I mean, it had a nice flavor to it. I don't know if I'd come back to read it, but I mean, the first issue was alright.
Yeah, I'm interested now, knowing there's an anthology. I'm interested to see what the second issue is going to be like.
Right?
Is the art style going to be different? This almost seems like it was like an ad.
Style.
It was like an ad.
Yeah.
So if it's like maybe a different flavor, I don't know. I'll probably check out the second issue, but I enjoyed it. It went quick though.
Yeah, it went quick as hell. Yeah, for 30 some pages, it kind of just like shot at.
I did enjoy it. I just don't know what to think of it really.
Yeah, I don't know what exactly they wanted me to come away with. I mean, I came away with a bunch, but I don't know which one they wanted me to get like the most. You know?
What's the hang on?
Yeah, what was the main takeaway? I didn't really feel like there was one. What did you think about it, Chris? Did you get a chance to look at that?
No. I did not get a chance to read this and everything. I'm like skimming it right now and everything.
I hate you so much.
I have to say, what you say?
What
you say?
What? Nothing.
Anyway, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you over the COVID. So
you won't hear anything over the COVID, boy. You understand?
No, but I have to say the one thing I give it, the art style is great. Yeah. But you're right. I can, even with the paneling and how it's set up and stuff, I don't know. There seems to be a lot of things happening. There's no like.
I will say I did like the comedy on it and the writing.
Yes.
That part where there's a part where he says their salesman is so good he can sell anything to God.
Yeah. And literally
later on in the panel, the main character kills himself to get out of the slavery. And then when he shows up, the salesman's buying every soul from God, so he goes right back into it.
You see God's hands. Literally signing the document. Like, yeah, this is good. This is good. And they tell us that he's so good he can do this, and then they literally illustrate it later. So the book's got some great comedy in it, and I do like the art style. So
I'm gonna definitely check number 2 out.
Yeah, let me know how that is.
Yeah, for sure.
Take it away for us for Blood Bylines.
By the Bylines. It is
from Aftershock Comics.
Yeah, it was a futuristic noir. Who's the writer? Who's the artist and the writer? Pull that up for me real quick. It was a futuristic noir. I enjoyed it. There was talks of economic collapse, a pandemic. In the main cover, they show you people with masks and visors. So there's a lot of talk. There was a lot of like pointers to what's going on. Yeah, what's going on in the world today. But
yeah, the writers are Vin Jetson, and the artist is Erica Schultz.
Yeah, I enjoyed the art. I enjoyed the theme it was going for.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. I want to get that correct. The writers are Vin Jetson and Erica Schultz. The artist is Akine. I want to say that's unless someone else can try that.
Nope.
Chris isn't even going to try. We're not even going to allow him to.
We'll say, but Anike.
Yeah, we're going to go with Anike. We're going to go with that.
Anike.
I hope I didn't butcher that.
Anike sounds
I want to look at it. I want an opportunity.
No.
It looked good. I enjoyed it. I see where they're going with like a noir thing, but there's a lot of like just random things that comic. The best I can describe it is a lot of comic shit that they did.
Comic shit?
Yeah, like there's a part in the book where the lady PI walks into her thing, and you know, in the noir films there's somebody there in the dark, and she like pulls a gun out on her. It's like
I see.
Like,
I'm actually at that part now. Yeah,
it's like your assistant let me in. I don't have an assistant. So it was. They did like a cyberpunk like noir, which was cool. I'm probably not gonna visit a second issue. Right. I enjoyed it, but it's not my thing.
It's one of those things. There's a lot of books that come out. You know, I don't have to revisit everything.
No.
I think you'll dig it though, because you're into noir and like mysteries and shit.
Yeah, I liked Clear, so it kind of gave me that kind of vibe. So
Yeah,
it might be the same thing.
Yeah, I would check it out if I was you.
Will do. Speaking of which, we're going to start moving on to some of the best of the week, and I mean the absolute finest. I will start with which one do I want to say for last? I hope we're all
it's a mystery to me. I can't see it.
That's fine. That's fine.
We're going to talk about from Marvel Comics, from Jason Aaron and Jason Cooter, and Jason, and Jason Keith. Jesus
Sounds like
Christ.
a boy band.
It is a boy band.
What's going on?
All right. Avengers Forever, number 1.
Jason's Forever.
Jason's Forever. Jesus Christ. How are we feeling about this number 1? Because I enjoyed it. I usually don't love, DC kind of hurt my feelings a little bit whenever they do the Elseworld thing.
DC?
Yeah, I'm gonna chill right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm chilling right now. All right. DC kind of hurts my feelings whenever they do like their dystopic Elseworld future properties where they blend stuff. I want to say that the home team, I know, surprise, surprise, the home team when they do stuff like this, it's the way they imply properties from the past always feels more thoughtful. Like the shakeups in here, like you would have never thought that Tony Stark would be Ant-Man in another like dimension, but it's like it makes his sense here. Like the roads that would lead this character here, like the Stark name, that shit like that is really good. And there's a bunch of other shit like that in here that I really appreciate it. Like the stunts that they pull with the carrying around the celestial head. I thought that stuff was awesome. There's a lot of good bits in this book for me. The story, I have to wait till I see a little bit more. This is more like to me, this felt more like a showpiece. Like this is what we got coming in the pipeline. I enjoyed it. It was more like a.
You always know it's Elseworld when Thor has his daughters.
Yeah,
you always know it's irrelevant when the girls come around. It's like, I like these girls, but here they are.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
Not really. But
yeah, so this is running parallel to the main Avengers line, which they're following. This is going to be a big like multi.
Event.
Event. In the other issue, you have Doctor Doom that assembled all these villains, and they have a fucking Green Goblin that throws. It's a Green Goblin Ghost Rider that throws Ghost Rider heads. That he's
Ghost Rider pumpkin bomb.
Yeah, heads from other Ghost Riders that he's murdered through other Earths. Because they're on a path to destroy every hero on every Earth.
That sounds kind of sick.
And this is going in conjunction. Listen, I'm liking what they're painting, so I think I'm going to keep up with both of them.
Me too. I think I'll keep up with this one because
they had a panel in here where Tony Stark does that Celestial, like a shrunk down Celestial head. That shit is fire.
That's a great idea, and I even liked how they transitioned from Tony Stark's kid or whatever to Robbie Reyes, like where he's at. I love Robbie in here. I was like, wow. Usually I don't appreciate him in the other shit.
What's going on with Cosmic Ben Grimm, man?
I am waiting until they give it to me, but I love it. I love the look. I love it when they shine Ben up, literally. So I'm waiting to see what comes from it.
Yeah, this is gonna be a build-up that's gonna go through a bunch of comics, and it kind of gives us hints on our next one that you're going to talk about.
All these seems to be in line.
Yeah, like I know on the pod we kind of had a little title card rollout of all the stories that they're literally trying to push to us in the next couple of months, like a rollout, and this one followed right after, so they're right on track to go with each other. And we are talking about Timeless #1 by Jet McKay. It's another trek into the adventures of Kang the Conqueror by way of somebody who's traveling with him, like a little expose, if you will, on this character's motivations.
Like a Doctor Who story.
Hey guys, yes. I just want to know: is this connected to the last King?
Yeah,
I'm sure that. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, it comes directly off of the end of the last one. Which
really?
The last one just kind of it feels like it was just like a soft reboot to
King, just to lead us up to where they're taking him. And I have to say, after finishing Timeless, I get it now. Like the appeal with him. Like he's another shit talking bad guy, like another Doom. After I got done reading this book, they are different.
Another Doom.
Yes,
exactly. After I got done reading, I'm like, oh, okay. I get it now. He
Yeah.
is. He just is. There you go. Like
I am Kang and Kang is I.
this man is a force of nature.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed the writing in this book. I enjoyed the art style. The pacing was really good. This character, they're kind of setting out a place for him to where it's like, oh, rats, you didn't just foil my plans. Like, no, it was a part of the plan. I'm learning something. Like, they're kind of showing us that this character is very cold and he has stuff that we know. Like, we know he's a badass. We know he's like, I think I play 5D chess, but it's like, or are you compensating for the fact that you're becoming a human being? Because this book showed me a couple of things, but everything that I'm getting in here is like, yeah, you could say on paper that you saved those people because, you know, you just want it to be the best. You want it to fight a mammoth. You want it to be all that. Or you save them because you actually do care if they survive a little bit. Just like it was very subtle, even with the old man at the end. Like, I could have killed him, but no, you were supposed to be there because you were going to do it. Or no, you just didn't kill the guy because you kind of liked him. Like, I like what they're trying to do with him. If I'm right on that, I can't wait to see where they go with him. This is like a heel turn in my mind. Like, he's trying to be. They're turning him into a good guy.
A face, a face turn, yeah.
So
I don't think so much as a good guy. It's just they're trying to show he's not. They didn't have like malice behind it. Everything's like nothing personal. It's all just for the sake of science.
It's for the sake of his own ego. That's what I got.
Yeah, it's from.
I don't know.
Ego.
I don't know about turning him into a good guy. That he wasn't very good to me. He was just him. Like he's just.
Like they're starting, it's starting a breakthrough. Like they're not there yet. Obviously, we've got a long ways to go.
He's also shown he even said in the comment and everything like he once was a hero at one point and everything.
Right.
But I guess it's like I feel like this and like even the other comic, it's to show. Because before, you know, like you said before, like he seems to be, everyone kind of know Kang as this like, you know, mustache twirling, you know, villain and everything who comes through time, who can't die because he's always there. But it's just, I like how we're just getting in more depth with him, you know, that he has a lot more faces and he's like that. He's a lot more multifaceted than just like evil, you know,
absolutely.
You know, or even just cold. Like I love how he, like what's his face? Like I didn't, you know, I love how he, the old man put it. Like he loves humanity. Like he loves it, and he loves the aspect, the concept of humanity and what humanity has to struggle and go through. But he just doesn't care about individual people. Like he don't give a fuck about them, which is, you know, cool too. He's just so drunk with like his ability to just do whatever he wants and everything. He's, you know, he has to keep moving or his
name is Kang.
I feel like he'll just die. Like he can't stop moving. That's why he has to always have to do the next thing. You know,
it is a little jarring that sometimes he does look like Tony Stark in some of these.
He is evil Tony. Yes, you know? It feels like that. Like it is.
I mean, they did say in one panel here that when he was talking to Dr. Doom Richards, he did say you're the man that I'm supposedly descended from.
He's like, I can see why history thinks that we're related. I can see that, and I thought that was a nice line. I'm like, damn.
And
he does look
that was
like
a really
Tony
cool,
Stark.
surprising look into. Granted, I'm sure we all kind of felt that way about Richard, but I love how that's
what the maker is.
Put a mirror on Richard. Yeah. Oh, the maker?
The maker.
He's another character. Go on with your point. I think I'm agreeing where you're going with that. But
no, like I love how they put that mirror onto Richard and everything, and how, you know, like I said, it's something that I'm sure we've all felt and we can see.
Shit,
Richard
I feel it now.
but to finally see it.
Exactly. Yeah, I read those words with, you know, as if I was talking to the man myself. I was like, I knew it was a facade.
This is all just a facade.
Eventually, you were always going to be a tyrant. I knew it.
Exactly.
And I'm like, he's right.
And we saw our boy again, you know, Thanos with hammer and a destroyer gauntlet and Infinity Stones.
I couldn't tell if he was a vampire or not, but
I saw the fangs.
Nah, he wasn't.
But they showed a lot of things. They're tying a lot of stuff together.
Yes.
They showed us the celestial armor from the Hulk #1.
They showed us the moon exploding. Like, that's
like
where the X-Men is. And the orchid symbol.
Oh yeah,
I was like,
I was wondering what that symbol was.
Yeah,
it's the orchid symbol.
Yeah, they had a lot of. They're shaping to do. Well, I mean, they're shaping for that Eternals versus Avengers versus X-Men.
Avengers, X-Men, Eternals.
Yeah,
something about Reckoning War. Yeah, there you go.
So they're building for that.
Go on.
A little thing I just noticed, and it's funny. I just saw a TikTok about it too. I didn't know they changed Punisher's symbol.
Oh yeah, that was a big thing like a week ago.
Is it Hydra?
He's like the Hand's new leader, or at least he will be. And so they alluded to that too. The internet kind of they did what they did. They got a piece of content. People shat on it. People liked it.
So it shows that that the Iron Fist is a new person.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They're showing that Doyle Dormammu killed regular Dormammu with a Twilight sword.
Hey.
Yeah.
It's in this book. I guess one of the big title pages is that they kind of give us a bit of a splash as to what's in store for the future of the MCU.
New Avengers, new Spider-Man. They got moon blowing up. They got Winter Soldier popping Captain America. I'm excited.
Again.
He just likes to shoot the man. That's how they give each other love.
Would that be Mayday?
Maybe. And Storm. Or it's either Mary Jane as
I was thinking that
Spider-Man
or his daughter, right?
And if you see next to him is Aurora as Black Panther, because that Black Panther has white hair.
That would be fucking. Like I can't wait. So depending on what they got lined up for us, which is what the Timeless event was sort of supposed to do in telling the story about Kang, it's a big book. I'm not gonna lie, it's a giant book, but it's a very, very good read. And
we spent a lot of time on this book already.
Yes, we have. So
it's a great book.
It is. It's a lot to chew, and it's a lot of telling into what I hope is a exciting future. Speaking of which, from Marvel, again, Chip Zdarsky, the run-of-the-mill Daredevil team on Daredevil's event, Devil's Reign Part 2.
Yeah.
It's finally starting to hit it for me. The first issue was solid, but it kind of felt like a rehash of Civil War. Again,
yeah, I agree.
I wasn't really in on it. But after reading the second issue, I get it now. Like, I'm ready for whatever this is going to be. I like the flavor. I love the art, the pacing. This feels like, to me, the event to watch. I love the stuff they're going with Timeless and the bigger events that span to other universes, but like this right here, this small contained story, I like what it's shaping up to be.
Big fan of how they have Taskmaster looking in this.
Okay, this is I'm sorry, this is random. I'm looking through it again and stuff, but this is a very detail that I didn't even notice until I re-looked at it, that Elektra's blades are not, they don't have tips on them anymore.
She's trying to live by Daredevil's code from the Daredevil run they just finished.
No more.
When she took over, she vowed to not kill. So she's just
Fizz came in and said,
giving out brain damage.
You know you ain't finna do shit.
I love how
Get out of my face.
I love how Shakespearean she is. If he finds out, I'll lose everything.
I lose nothing. Oh no, he knows. Oh no, I gotta go. Gotta get out of here.
Surprise, he knows. This was a solid issue. I really enjoyed it. But yeah, that's all I got for it. What do you guys think? I don't want to.
It's great. It's really good. I'm really liking the
I'd vote
build
for
up.
him. I'd vote for him.
Yeah. It's dope. I really like the ending where it just goes over the top, because anytime you include Dr. Octavius, it's going to go fucking over the top, and he summons all his
superior.
I love his Uncle Rico as I'm superior. And every time
he's a superior man.
Remember, I was superior Spider-Man guy.
Well, now he brought in through Reed Richards' interdimensional portal, he brought in a superior Hulk with about 7 arms, Wolverine with the adamantium claws, and then a fucking
look at all this shit.
I mean, if Otto thinks he's so superior, why is he using somebody else's superior tech?
Because
bring in superior goons.
Because you let the pawns go first. That's why.
It takes a superior mind to use superior tech. Okay, something that Reed Richards wouldn't understand.
He even got
Reed Richards doesn't need to understand it because he's smarter.
Yeah,
but he's not superior.
He can make things better, but can he use them better? No.
Wait, okay, so this is Wolverine with
adamantium
octopus arms.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my God! You're right.
You see the Hulk with those bulging muscle hands.
Did Doc Ock use this gate to get other octopus people?
Yes.
So we got
Oh my God.
8-arm Wolverine, 8-arm Hulk, and is this 8-arm Ghost Rider at some point in time? It is.
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah, man. He's going balls to the walls.
The ego on this goon.
I love it.
He's the Ben Diesel of the
so
Marvel
happy.
Universe.
Yes, and he'll make it.
I'm so unhappy.
I'm so happy. This book is so good.
Because it looks like that's like I said, I think I'm
he beat the fuck out of Spider-Man and then he summoned goons.
Yo.
That's Spider-Man.
He's fucking dead, yo. Like he filled how many stories with no powers?
He was like, oh shit, I can't hold on to this web. Oh shit, my arm.
He dislocated his fucking shoulder trying to hold on to that shit. Like without powers, he's gonna pull my shit right out.
Peter's fine. If one like Peter Parker
that's
is
not
Pain.
Peter.
That's not Peter. That's Ben.
That's Ben Riley.
Yeah, Ben Riley's Pain. He's still Peter. He's still Peter. What you mean? Just because they have the same name, the same genes?
It's like it's
literally the same person.
You can't get rid of the Parker curse. The curse is he's gonna fall down with no powers and live.
Do you think
the one thing I'm also interested? I can't wait. I want to see this fight between Elektra and King.
Wait.
I mean, not King. Fuck. What's his name?
Wait, what?
Crane. I want to see this fight between Elektra and
Kraven.
Yeah,
Elektra and Kraven.
Yeah, they're setting up to have fun with this issue. We got like 4 of these left to go, and they're getting this hot now.
really?
So I think this is
2 of 6.
Yeah,
that Kraven thing is probably what's going to happen during Elektra, because I think Elektra's doing a Daredevil run.
Yeah,
so that's probably what they're setting up for the next one.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah.
So this book was very fun to me, and I can't wait to see what they've got next. I'm really looking forward to it. Speaking of which, all right, we're switching over. Dynasty Reign is over here. All right, we're going to from DC's Black Label, Batman One Dark Knight. I have been waiting for this one for a while.
You get it? Because
it's dark. It's one night where it's completely dark because
one night in Bruce.
Because the city's had a blackout. That's why it's One Dark Knight.
It's night.
But yeah, this book I've been looking into probably since the end of last year. So really looking forward to it. I love Jock's work on the critically acclaimed Losers comic. So seeing him get to write and draw a Batman story has been something that I've been looking forward to, and it's really the only reason why I'm reading a Batman story, honestly, at this point. But
it's a good Batman story, though.
It's solid.
I really like it.
I love it. Like I've always said, like when you find a way to strip Batman of the reputation that he has, and you can just make a story like this is easily a movie. Like this is movie one. I really, really, really fucking enjoyed everything in here. Like the plan was simple, but it's so simple where you start seeing all the complications pop up and you're like, oh fuck, how is he gonna make it there? Like the suspense part of this book for me was really solid. I love the artwork. I love the premise. I love it. This is everything I love about Batman. I hate that I'm right back here talking about this because it's good.
Again.
Yeah, man. Like it's solid. It's the simple
I love
stuff.
the evolution of the map that I'm guessing they're gonna keep using and stuff. I love that. Like, oh shit. Like, and like I see like, okay, this is just a path to the city, and then we see it updated again. Like, oh, here are all the fucking gangs, zeroing in and on fucking Batman and shit. And
you realize like they only moved a couple of blocks. All that commotion, all that action, that was just a couple of blocks. He's got a journey coming forward, and I like that. I really like. It was a smart, small, simple story so far they've got here, and it's.
I love the tension between Gordon and the lady from
Backass.
I can only imagine how annoying her voice is. She must speak. She must speak with a righteousness.
She sounds like Rosie Perez.
Oh my goodness! Yes.
I told you.
It's like you let me handle it, okay? Like
I got this, Gordon. All right.
And you're like, I knew this was gonna happen. Like it's like I said, I love the premise. The premise for me is solid. It's a really hot night in Gotham. Tensions are already high, and the city's in a powder cake right now. They're moving a really high villain from Gotham. From Arkham to a new site where it'll be more to Blackgate with a prison cell that's set up for him. Which, by the way, is another eye into just how fucking barbaric and arcane fucking Arkham is. Like you're just throwing them in cells and putting jackets on them.
Away.
Like so. Like I said, the premise for it for me. Just like this is the simple stuff. I love when Batman goes simple, so I was really into it.
I can't wait to see him beat up more poor people.
I know, right? God, it's so great. Yeah. Every time,
isn't that every Batman book?
Do we want the Bat family Do we want the Bat Family to show up or
No. I think it would. Well, I'll just say right now, I can't see how that would help.
No,
I can't see. Maybe. Fuck, 'cause you can't have. Maybe if one showed up, but we're
just
talking
Barbara, just
we're
Oracle.
Talking a later issue, like not right away.
I don't know if there's Oracle right now because Alfred is manning the Bat Station. But wouldn't Oracle be manning the?
This feels very.
Oracle's with the girls, okay? She's with the other backers.
Yeah, she's.
Oh, that's right. They're eating ramen.
Yeah, that's
cups.
Yeah, eating ramen.
You're right.
And talking about
I forgot about it.
And let's keep forgetting about it.
Please.
With that being said,
I think that's it, y'all.
Yeah, we've got
it is.
to the end of our show.
We will come back with more energy next time.
We're about to do some push-ups.
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right.
Mental push-ups.
All right.
Drink some water.
I'm sweating like a stuffed pig right now, but
he
that's
really
what
is.
I do. I do that for you guys as entertainment.
I'm doing pretty good, I have to say. You know,
we didn't ask.
Cool here.
Yeah, we didn't ask.
Yeah,
but glad to hear it.
You know, yeah.
Welcome. Thank you for joining us in another episode. A sickly episode.
This is our pandemic episode
and a hangover episode.
Yeah, this is a hangover episode. Probably you'll call it that. The hangover episode, if I can't think of a better name. But yeah, guys, this has been episode 67 of the Thirsty Nerds podcast. If you like what you've heard here, I really hope that we'll be more exciting next time. All right, I promise.
Guys,
you're just
So please follow me on Art of Sumo on Instagram and Twitter.
Follow me at Stooge Prime on Twitter.
You can follow me at just_Uno at Instagram.
And that's it. That's everybody.
And yeah, that's everyone.
And you can follow me at Key Creates X, all K's, no C's.
Okay, and you can also follow the Thirsty Nerds podcast on Instagram, Twitter, and listen to us anywhere. Write a review if you like what you've heard here, and tell us how you're doing. How was your New Year? I mean, you don't care, but we need the value.
I care.
He cares.
Bye.
Not enough to be here.
King care.
Bye.
King care.
Bye,
guys.